He's not even 17 yet, but Lamine Yamal is already wearing the iconic Barcelona jersey, running across the pitch at Camp Nou, and carrying the hopes of millions. For him, football is no longer just a game, it's a responsibility loaded with pressure and public expectation. But last week, something happened that revealed a more human side of this young prodigy. On that day, as usual, the team bus pulled up to the back entrance of the stadium. Dozens of fans had already gathered, holding up shirts, phones, and posters. Every one of them was hoping for a signature, a smile, or even just a quick handshake from Lamine Yamal. Yamal stepped off the bus and walked quickly toward the stadium doors. As he passed by, a young boy reached out his hand, eyes shining with excitement. Yamal looked in his direction, but didn't stop. He didn't even respond. That moment, caught clearly on camera, quickly spread across social media and divided the fan base. Why did Yamal act so coldly? Some accused him of arrogance. Others said he had let fame go to his head. But the truth was far more complex, and far more human. Behind the scenes, after the match, there was a quiet conversation between Yamal and the club's media officer. Sources close to the team shared what really happened. Lamine wasn't just physically tired that day, he was emotionally drained. The intense match schedule, daily training sessions, endless media appearances, and a wave of online commentary had all taken a toll on him. But there was more. Just the night before, during a phone call with his mother, Yamal had learned something that truly shook him. Some overly enthusiastic fans had begun crowding around his family home in Barcelona, taking photos, lingering near their doorstep, and making his loved ones uncomfortable. It was the first time his family had truly felt the pressure of his fame. It wasn't an act of arrogance, it was a defense mechanism. Yamal's refusal to shake hands wasn't a deliberate statement. It was an unconscious reflex, his mind trying to protect itself. He simply didn't have the emotional energy to engage that day. He wasn't being disrespectful, he was just overwhelmed. At the end of the day, Lamine Yamal is still a teenager who just wants to play football. Inside the club, psychologists and support staff had already been working closely with him. He had been enrolled in a mental wellness program tailored specifically for young athletes under intense public scrutiny. But outside those private walls, the world only saw the highlights, the goals, and the statistics. Nobody asked how he felt. The next day, social media exploded with debate. Some fans passionately defended him, saying, "He's just a kid. Give him a break." Others were less forgiving. "If you wear the Barcelona shirt, you owe respect to the fans." But perhaps the real question should be, do we expect a young footballer to act like a superstar, or do we allow him to feel like a teenager? That evening, Yamal posted a short but powerful message on Instagram. He wrote, "Sometimes it's hard to control my emotions. I can't please everyone, but I respect everyone. What happened yesterday wasn't against the fans, it was a response to the tiredness inside me." That statement struck a chord. It reminded many that behind every rising star, there is a person, a child, even in grappling with extraordinary pressure. In response to the incident, Barcelona began to adjust how it organized fan events with young players. They created more controlled, supportive environments where both fans and players could interact safely and respectfully. Yamal, too, began receiving more visible emotional support from both the club and the public. To this day, that handshake moment is still talked about. But now, Yamal is remembered not just for that brief moment, but for his maturity, his honesty, and the way he turned a moment of misunderstanding into a mess.